stabbing at a rapid station?
I blame myself.
Why?
You know, I don't know. I couldn't protect them.
A shooting on a train.
These two incidents they're very tragic, and I wouldn't wish these on anybody's families.
And just last week, another stabbing.
He's saying this happened on the bus. He was on the Helpline bus.
3 violent crimes in 2 months, all on the same transit system people rely on daily in Northeast Ohio.
Overall, our system is safe and secure.
News 5 investigator Tara Morgan has been digging into violence on the RTA.
Tonight, she uncovers new plans intended to keep riders safe, but some people question how they'll be enforced.
A pattern that is hard to ignore. February 9th, a man stabbed on an RTA Healthline bus. Last December, back-to-back murders. A teenager stabbed at an East Cleveland Rapid station, and days later, a passenger shot on the train.
I need a crime scene log, and I need people here down on the track.
Benjamin McComas left to die at the Puritas Rapid station.
We're going to hold that train up till homicide gets here.
It was just so out of nowhere.
What we uncovered about that night. But first,
Who was Benjamin McComas?
That could take a year to explain.
Elena Handel's dear friend
Sashimi.
Hey, we're at the gym.
sharing this video of McComas in the back seat, making her laugh.
I'm so glad that we caught that moment. It was just that it was such the typical interplay between us and our energy together.
McComas was a major figure in Cleveland's LGBTQ community.
Yes, huge, huge. Photographed a lot of the drag shows, did drag themselves, worked with the various centers, and everybody knew Benji.
Starting out as Handel's apprentice in photography.
His photography was honest.
She last saw McComas in 2024.
I was driving by the airport and saw them panhandling.
1 year later, McComas's violent death made headlines. Suspect Donnie Allen is charged with aggravated murder. Transit police say Allen shot McComas on the Rapid and rifled through his pockets.
The suspect then carried the victim or escorted the victim out off the train and onto the platform before fleeing the scene.
The violence begs the question, how safe is the RTA?
So how confident should people feel about getting on?
They should feel very confident. I get on the trains, not just in this.
News 5 investigators analyzed RTA crime data. Overall, crime is down in the last 3 years, but we found robbery is up, and so is felonious assault.
We do see a slight uptick in some of our violent crimes. This is why we create targeted details.
Nearly 100 officers are under her watch.
So we're about to go down to track 7.
They patrol everywhere buses and trains go.
Actually do a walkthrough.
On this day, the red line from Tower City to West 117th.
Sometimes what we'll do is we'll go down a couple of stops, get off, check a station.
Since the McComas murder, Chief Deidre Jones says they're now looking at using plainclothes officers.
We are always paying attention.
But already increased police details and expanded them to weekend days and nights.
But they're not on every train at every hour.
I wish we had that staff.
5 days before the deadly shooting, Allen was in jail, accused of breaking into a different RTA station. A judge lowered his bond, and the bail project paid for his release.
And I think it was the wrong chance that was given to him. And if he was still in jail, I think Benji would still be with us.
But should Allen have been able to get on the train that night? Court and police records show he had several criminal convictions linked to RTA, a history Jones says she didn't know about until after McComas was killed.
What I can say to you is that transit police did everything we were supposed to do.
Expected later this year, a policy to ban riders.
I can't say that banning him from the system would have prevented this incident. I think had he remained in jail, it would have definitely prevented this incident.
Jones says she's also now developing a database, a tracking system checked weekly by detectives for people who've come into contact with her crisis intervention teams and people with felony and serious misdemeanor RTA cases. Both Allen and DeAndre Bridget, the man accused in the Healthline bus stabbing, had previous charges involving RTA.
We monitor them. We check the court systems to find out if that person has been released. In some cases, we may even let our operators know in case there's, in case they see this person on the train.
If they're causing trouble, a ban could be in good order, but it's also how does one enforce this? If there's a database, is there, I don't know, somebody's face is scanned and close a gate and they can't get through? How exactly will they even enforce it?
McComas was known to be an inclusive person.
I'm so glad that you exist.
A simple line McComas gave freely. For Handel, the pleasure was all hers.
I've never met a soul even close to who Benji is, because they're still here in many ways.
And that ban policy is under review by RTA's legal team. If you have a concern or issue you'd like me to look into, please send an email, tara.morgan@wews.com.
RTA, riding trains and buses, is such a part of people's life.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The part of my life when I was a kid, is you
Part
get
of
on the
my
bus,
life, yeah.
Right? Something's got to happen. You'll stay on it. You'll let us know what's happening. There's a little bit more here. As for the most recent stabbing Tara spoke about on the RTA Healthline bus, the suspect, DeAndre Bridget, he was arraigned today, pleaded not guilty. Bond was set at $250,000. Tara also learned the person who was stabbed behind the ear was released from a local hospital that same morning. Tara, thank you.